Hello everybody and welcome back to the CB Collecting YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. Had some life changes. Had to end up moving back to Ohio, and then I ended up getting a job in Columbus. So got moved a few times, and that was fun. But now I'm in Columbus, finally getting back into the cards, going back to card shows. I had been going to Xenia and stuff like that while I was back in Ohio, and picked up a few things, but really wasn't doing any content just because of my work schedule was kind of, it was kind of sucky just because I was driving an hour to get to work every day. And now that I only drive like 15 to 20 minutes, it feels a lot better. But welcome back to everybody that watches and anybody new that watches. If you don't know me, my name is Charles, and I collect sports cards. And I also sell them and things like that, and I'm trying to get back into the content stuff. So I thought the best way to get back in was to show you guys what I picked up this weekend from two card shows, and also from Midwest Cards in Columbus. So, and also Card Collector 2. Forgot about CardCollector2. I did stop in his shop the day of I'm recording this, and picked up a few things because we got a little free voucher for a card pack. I didn't get anything out of that. I'm not gonna show the card pack, it wasn't worth it. But I'm also gonna open a blaster I bought at his shop. I'm not gonna open this, but we'll get into that later. So I went to the Grove City Card Show, hosted by CC2 and multiple other shops, and it was pretty good. I actually went to Hilliard on Saturday. Didn't get anything at the Hilliard Card Show, just more vintage. It was really me trying to walk in with a plan. My plan didn't really come through, but it was worth it in the end to go, just to get an experience and get back into card shows, because I hadn't been to a card show in a while. Been buying more on Whatnot and stuff like that, which I'm gonna start adding on as content as well. But went to the Hilliard, went to the Grove City Card Show, and it was pretty good. I was actually pretty happy with it. I've heard CC2 talk about probably needs to get into a bigger location. He's right. You could tell it was a little cramped just from the sheer amount of people. But it goes toward a good cause. It goes toward, I believe it's Central Crossing High School's marching band, and them getting a new semi for their traveling, or a trailer, I guess. So it goes to a good cause for, $2 that you have to pay for admission. And there was just a lot of great people there. I got to meet some guys I work with, and then I also got to go to some tables where we talk about college football and things like that, which I'll get into more as I go through the stack and things. But went to that, had a good time, got a little free voucher. I don't have it now. Got a little free voucher from CC2 as you walked in for a free card pack. So I ended up going over to his shop. It's the first time I've been in his shop in 2 years, I think. And it's changed a lot since I've been there, and it was great to see how much he's updated and how much they've updated there. And it was just an awesome card shop. So picked up a blaster while I was there, picked up a few singles, which I'll show, and we're gonna open this blaster today because I want to see if I get any redemptions, considering the MVP voting's coming up. Well, redemptions, but buybacks. That's what I'm really saying. Buybacks. But let's get into it. Stop babbling. Been 4 minutes. All right, so first thing I want to show is ended up picking up a box of Pro Set 1990-1991 soccer, EPL. Really, I'm not going to open this. I've actually opened a box of this before. It might still be on my channel. It might be on Instagram. It's a sealed box. There's a lot of legendary guys in this product that played the EPL that are Hall of Famers, were good international guys, just really important to EPL teams that are currently playing, and maybe some that haven't been in the EPL for a while. So it was nice to pick it up. It was only $10, And I was like, you know what? I want a sealed one because I already got the guys I wanted out of it, and the cards look really good for an older pro set. So probably just going to keep this one sealed for a while. So we'll put that back in there again. And then we'll show, obviously, blaster box. So I got the blaster box, and I'm going to find the singles. I might not have put them in this stack. But I ended up picking up 2 wrestling singles as well from CC2. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a blaster. I was like, try to get another buyback. I got one for Shohei and one for Aaron Judge, just in case they both win MVP. But it'd be nice to get another one. We'll take it into Midwest Cards and get they have a Summoned Skull from 2002 Yu-Gi-Oh! That I really, really want. And I could have bought it the other day when I was there, and I chose not to. But it was, you know, I'm gonna get it if I get the buybacks. So, but we'll open this at the end. And then I'll show you guys what I picked up at the show. So I picked up a lot of like smaller stuff. I didn't really go for anything high dollar if I didn't have to. But I think these 3 first. Oh, I did put those 2 in there. Okay, I'll just hit them underneath some stuff. So I ended up picking up these 2 singles. Picked up the Abaddon. I think it's the Black Rainbow. Yeah, Black Rainbow out of Allure from Upper Deck. I like her as a wrestler. I'm mad AEW didn't see much in her, so they kind of let her go. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up. Probably wasn't $3, probably like a $1 card, but I wanted it, so I got it. And then keep adding to an Obafemi collection that I've been getting, trying to pick up a lot of his rookies and some autos and things like that, considering he could potentially get called up here soon. And may get called up for the John Cena Last Time Is Now tournament. So that would be really cool to see him get that opportunity if he's given it. But picked up a red, white, and blue. It's not a base parallel, but more not numbered. But it looked really good. I got a few of these. I think I have a few that I want to get graded, so we'll see what happens. Also found out that my grading submission from Midwest Cards is back. So that'll be another video I do for you guys, and there'll be some photos and stuff on Instagram here soon. So we'll put these back here. I'll take all these off screen for a rip. So then I paid $5 for this one. Really, I paid the $5 for this card. I think I've talked about it in other videos. Maybe I haven't, but I've been trying to do the set of these, and I've kind of stopped doing the set recently. I haven't really like bought as many, but I'm gonna start getting back into it here soon. Been working on some other sets that I'll be showing off on YouTube channel and on Instagram at CB Collecting. But it looks really good. I like it. It's Magic Johnson. I don't think I have Magic Johnson. If I do, it's Magic Johnson. It's a Hall of Famer. I'm not mad about it. So that was $5. And then he threw in these 2. They were only $1. There's a Dirk Nowitzki out of Phoenix. I think these are red ice or red cracked ice or something. This is a nice little parallel. I like Dirk. I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, so it makes sense. And then I got a refractor of Luka Doncic. I don't want to talk about what happened last year since my Dallas Mavericks decided to trade him, but we got Cooper Flag, so I'm happy. Not overly happy with Anthony Davis or Klay Thompson, but that's a different story for a different day. But picked up this one from Premium Stock. I like it. It's a cool looking card, so I'll pick up anything as Dallas Mavericks, and a refractor Luka is not a bad call since he's playing so well this year. So gotta get back to remembering how to put my hands up in these videos too. So this is a big lot I got for $15. Ended up picking up some WNBA, Tamika Catchings, cracked, I think they're cracked ice, or ice parallels, I can't really remember what they're called. Picked up the blue Velocity, picked up an Aaliyah, I want to call them cracked ices, orange cracked ice, rookie card, oh wait, Aaliyah Boston, didn't I say that? Aaliyah Edwards, sorry, had Aaliyah Boston on the brain. He didn't have any Aaliyah Boston, made me sad. Picked up a Camila Cardoso rookie, orange Velocity. Picked up another Aaliyah Edwards, cracked ice, looks good, rookie. Picked up a Breanna Stewart Green, one of the best players in the WNBA, might as well, not numbered, but still good card. Picked up a Sabrina Ionescu refractor. As much as everybody talks about Caitlin Clark, I think she is still one of the top players in the league, and she's going to go down as that. Also, I remember her story with Kobe. Kobe was a player I loved. Even though I wasn't a huge Lakers fan, I did love Kobe. So anytime I can find something nice of hers, try to pick it up. Then I picked up something that a lot of people won't be interested in, but I picked up a Centurion Jason Tatum. It was only $1. I know he's not going to play this year, or maybe he won't play this year. I don't think they made a choice yet. But it's Topps Finest from basketball from this year. I know it's unlicensed. It looks weird. But the Centurion inserts were really cool to me. I thought that was actually a decent insert. I mean, I can't wait till they release this year's version, or 2026's version, for guys like Flag and stuff like that. I think these will look really cool once they're licensed. But it was $1, and it's a nice insert, so I said, why not? Picked up a Derrick Rose refractor. Again, I might have talked about it on the YouTube channel or on Instagram. Derrick Rose, I'm a huge fan of Derrick Rose. Anytime I can pick up some stuff with Derrick, I'm happy. I still need to get a rookie of his. I would love to get one someday. But even with the Grizzlies uniform, I'm happy. Still have the goal of getting one of every jersey he ever had. So don't have the Bulls yet. Don't have Detroit's either. But I think I have Cleveland's. I have Cleveland's in there somewhere. But I want to get one of every jersey he played, every team he played for. I think it'd be kind of cool, just because I like Derrick Rose and I loved what he did in the NBA. Even after his injury, he was a really good role player, and he gets his number retired in Chicago. So I'm excited. Again, another card that a lot of people aren't going to go for, and it's a little off center. But Victor, I'm not going to say it right. Kayap. Let's call it that. From Prism Panini Prism Euro League. I think it's 24. No, this is 23-24. I've been doing the Donruss Euro League set for a while now. I bought like 20 boxes of it and just started going crazy. There's also potential for Luka and Wemby autos and stuff. Didn't get anything like that, but I've been going for the sets, and eventually I'm going to start working on the Panini Prism one. So I was like, pick up a nice little refractor. Might only be worth $1 anyway, but it's cool looking, and you don't see many Euro League cards. So picked up a couple more. Picked up a Jan Vesely press proof from 24-25 Donruss. Yeah, Jan Vesely, former NBA player, big time legend in Euro. So why not? And I always like these Unleashed cards. I think they look kind of cool. Matteo Spagnolo, another one. And then Georgios, Pretensis, another one of the Unleashed cards. Why not? Again, it's $1, so something cool for me in a PC. Picked up a refractor of Asia Wilson. Actually just sold an auto of hers. Their base autos were going for like $50, so I ended up selling one. But she's got to be the greatest player in NBA or WNBA right now. She's so talented. She looks amazing on the court, and she's going to keep winning championships, and I don't see her retiring anytime soon. So it was a no-brainer to pick up a refractor of her, and I think she's going to go down as the greatest WNBA player of all time. So worth it for $1. And then I picked up an Angel Reese rookie. I don't actually have any Angel Reese rookies. I don't even have any Caitlin Clark rookies, I don't think. So getting something like this was kind of cool for $1. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it's Angel Reese. I'm like, I don't care. Like, she's still a good player. She gets talked about, even if it's not always the greatest. She's still a good player. So I'm going to put these back here. So I'm trying to keep them separated from each one I bought. So then I picked this one up it was like a 5 for $1. He gave me 6 for $1 because I couldn't find any more. Picked up a Reese Hines. Reese Hines out of Series 1. It's out of 225. Or 225. Man, I'm not doing great today. Until I haven't made content in a while. Out of 2025. It's a rookie. I'm a Reds fan. Reese Hines made sense. I didn't buy a lot of Series 1 this year, so cool card for not even really a quarter. So picked this one up. after his sad passing from, I believe, what was suicide, it just was a cool card to pick up. He had actually played with my future brother-in-law at Western Michigan for 2 years, so I thought he had a lot of potential. And then, he gets a touchdown last Sunday and then end up passing away. So it was something cool to see in a box, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick that up. Sad circumstance. If anybody's going through anything, please go talk to somebody. Talk to people, please. Like, just please talk to people. I've done it. Other people have done it. Please go talk to people when you have problems. It makes things hopefully better for you. It did for me. And it was just gone too soon. Looked like he had a real bright future. So we'll get past that. I picked up a Scotty Barnes out of 10 from Wildcard. Illumination. I'm going to say Illumination. I don't think that's how you say it, but I could be wrong. Rising Sun, Scotty Barnes, 3 of 10. I mean, yeah, it's Wildcard. People don't like Wildcard that much, but 3 of 10 for less than a quarter for a guy who's actually been playing pretty well and has a pretty good career. May get traded this season. Why not? So, 3 of 10. You know how I feel about my Bengals. I know I've talked about those on here. Jervion Williams, unparalleled rookie. It was numbered out of 75. Again, Bengals card, PC, why not? And then I picked up another out of 3 from Wildcard Matt of, oh my gosh, DeMarvin Leal? It's 2 of 3, so cool looking card. Not the worst thing in the world. So I was like, 2 out of 3 card for less than a quarter. Again, I think I could at least get $1 for it, so not bad. And then, unfortunately, a guy that we had to let go this season was Zach Moss. Ended up hurting his neck pretty bad, and I don't think he's going to be able to play football anymore, which is really, really sad. But, again, another card out of 99. If you guys hear any crunching or anything, it is my cat. His food is right next to the table. He decided now was the time to eat, so. Then I picked this up for $10. It's just a cool card for me. One of those older cards I wish I would have got as a kid, but I never did. I know the names are hard to read because of the light as well. So Zadrunas Ilgauskas, Larry Hughes, and Drew Gooden, all patches from SPX. Winning materials. The game used. It says on the back game used. So 07-08 SPX. So I thought it was a cool looking card. I mean, I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, but this is when I grew up watching LeBron when he was with Cleveland. I remember all these guys. So Big Z and Drew Gooden were guys I remember playing with in 2K or NBA Live. So $10 for something, a little game used patch card for Cleveland, not bad. Might resell it, but we'll see what happens. I got some friends that are Cleveland fans, so I'll see if they want it for 10. Might not make any money on it, just get money back for that I spent on it, but hey, whatever. And then we got this stack. So this is actually a table I stopped at. Guy had a lot of college cards. I'm an Ohio State fan, James Madison fan, Indiana State fan. There's nobody from Indiana State in this product, but James Madison had Io Adei last year in Bowman Chrome U, and then they have Alonzo Barnett this year. So I was really trying to grab some Alonzo Barnetts and then see if he had any other quarterbacks or other players that I believe in college-wise besides the Ohio State guys, because being in Columbus, Ohio State cards kind of go for a lot. So kind of hard to buy them. But ended up picking up a couple Jalen Buckley base first Bowmans. This is actually my brother-in-law or future brother-in-law. So anytime I find his cards, I pick them up, even if they're just base cards. I don't care. Like, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that he was in the product. Didn't even tell me he was in the product when he was in not this year, but last year. So it's cool to get. I've got some other nice ones of his. So it's just cool to get his first Bowmans and stuff. And hopefully someday he'll actually get to the league. He's had a pretty good season this year, but hasn't been great. Western's offensive line's kind of crap, but they've been playing well, so that's the good part. And then I picked up some Iowa days. These are the only ones he had. These are the only JMU ones he had, so I ended up buying them. I have a bunch of them. I sell them. He's a really good running back. He didn't get to play this last game, but he's a great running back. He's a good player, so hey, and it's my alma mater, so why not? Then I picked up this one. I believe these are the X-Fractor inserts, or not inserts, parallels. Not bad. Again, nice card. Iowa Day, James Madison guy. I'll probably keep this one because I don't think I have one yet. Picked up a Diego Pavia. I have some faith in Pavia. I think he's a really good player. Again, for $1, base card, base first, not the worst thing in the world. And I didn't get any out of the hobby box I actually opened, so that kind of sucked. But I was like, let me just pick up his base one now. If Vanderbilt ends up doing something crazy, maybe his base ones will go up just like everybody else's does. Picked up this Caleb Ellaby quarterback Smoking Guns card from Wildcard Matt. Again, it was about like a weird Wildcard Matt day. I don't know why like Wildcard was all over the place, but it's 1 out of 3. So I thought it was a cool card. Again, for $1, I think I can get $1 out of it, but it was a cool little college card to be something nice to add into my Sport Lots or whatnot store, which I'll be soon to put up. I think I'm going to start it sometime here soon. Just need to get some more inventory figured out and sell a few things so I can make sure I can ship everything out well protected. Picked up this auto. I really don't know much about this guy, but for $1, it just seemed like it made a lot of sense. Nick Degenard, a wide receiver from Sage. Peak performance, it's 5 out of 25. Thought it was a cool looking card. See some chipping and stuff on the back, but it's from 2025 Sage, Richmond, Rhode Island. Like, he must be a player from Richmond. So I don't know. It just looked like a cool auto. That was kind of nice. So we'll see what happens with that. Might have to do some more research into him, but for $1, and I saw it as out of 25 auto, I was like, even if it's Sage, there's college collectors out there, so maybe it'll do well. Then I picked up a guy I sold a lot of this last summer for $2. It is his first. It's TJ Finley's first. Out of, I believe, 75. Yep, 17 of 75. I don't know if you guys can see that at the bottom. Yep, 17 of 75. Cool looking card. I'm pretty positive he didn't stay there. I don't think he stayed there last year. So, from this last year, so we'll see. I sold a lot of his stuff, just like everybody else's, a lot of those smaller quarterbacks. So, because they went to bigger schools, or they did really well with their small schools. So, worth it for $2 out of 75. And then, of course, picked up another Jalen Buckley. And this time it's the purple out of $3.99. I don't think I had a purple, so it made me really happy to be able to find this. Tried to get his 101. His 101 went for like $300 when it first came out, and I haven't really seen it since. So we'll see. But that's what I picked up at the Grove City Card Show. So we're gonna take all these. We're gonna take these off screen, and now it's time to open the blaster. And yes, I did pay like $40 for it, but I don't care. Here's my Midwest Cards knife. So, get this out of here. I didn't move my trash can. Oh, sorry. New apartment. I've been still trying to figure out how I want to do the content setup and stuff. I was going to do it on my desk. I used to have an old table. I used to have a desk table that I was using when I was living in Indiana. I did throw it out because it was kind of gross afterwards. So it was just kind of a gross table and it needed to go. And then I realized my desk is kind of crappy. So no more packs in here. Let's throw the trash in here. So my desk kind of sucks and it's kind of small. So, but see if we get anything cool. I didn't bring any card stands over here, so I might just have to put these on the ground or on the table. But I did bring some sleeves and stuff over here, so it'd be kind of nice. Put the trash back there. All right, we got Dylan Cruz, rookie. Had a pretty good year. You never know. Ooh, got something nice back here. Third card. And Adrian Del Castillo, rookie. I don't know who that is. Got a power players, Pete Alonso. See where he ends up this offseason since he opted out of his contract. And for Washington, that's a pitcher. DJ Hertz. DJ Hertz. So, slide this down just a bit so you guys can see that I'm fumbling with this. All right. DJ Hertz, not bad. I don't put all the rookies and stuff in sleeves as I go. I don't usually do that. I usually do it for the inserts and stuff, but all right, put the trash bag D. Jacob DeGrom, Sepia, rookie of Birdsong. Hayden Birdsong, rookie. I will sleep that one up. Oh, I got 5 cards in this one. The heck? Did I only get? No, I got 4 in that one. How many cards are supposed to be in a pack? 4. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I got 5 cards in this one. Nico Horner, guy PC, so I might keep that card. Put that over there. Yeah, actually, let's put this back here. Sorry. Jacob DeGrom, Juan Yepez, and a Cub. Ooh, Seiya Suzuki. Hey, I'll take that. I like Seiya. Seiya Suzuki. I like him. I'm a Reds fan, obviously, but my fiance is a Cubs fan, so I have to be nice to the Cubs. Don't know why. Don't know why everybody thinks there's a giant rivalry between the Cubs and the Reds. I don't see it personally. I see it more with the Cardinals, but maybe that's just me. Oh, CJ Abrams. There we go. 4 cards this time. Nope, 5 cards this time. Getting extra cards, people. I say that, and then like 2 of these will have 3 cards in it. I'll be really upset. CJ Abrams. Caden Dana. Refractor of Grant Holmes, rookie. Hayden Birdsong again. And Reds. Ooh. I don't see. Rhett Lauder. There we go. I'll take that. Actually just got a purple of his out of this product too. It was actually a donation that somebody just said, oh yeah, we don't want this card. I was like, I want that card. So somebody gave it to me for free. So I was kind of happy about that. That's awesome. We got a Rhett Lauder too. Yeah, this one feels light. I think it's only gonna have 3 cards in it. Oh, 4 cards. This is weird. I never get any extra cards in mine. Everybody else does. Sandy Alcantara. Sorry. Nolan Jones, Santi Alcantara, Max Fried, Adam Mazur, rookie. Have all of my inserts been rookies? Or not inserts, parallels been rookies? I feel like they have. Rookie, 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 rookie. No, say I wasn't. Hertz was. Huh. Weird. Again, I usually don't have that type of luck. I usually get like the worst person you can possibly think of. There's a refractor on the back or Sepia. Obviously, we're looking for Judge, looking for Ohtani, just for the buybacks, but Freddie Peralta, Gustavo Campera. Power players Vladdy. Oh, Olich Vladdy. Heck yeah. Love Vladdy. I really do wish they would have won the World Series, but it's all right. Also have a lot of Bo Bichette's, so that's partially why. But Vladdy is a great player, and I love watching him play. So Royce Lewis on the wave, and a sepia of an A's player. I have no idea. Oh no, Braves. Strider. Sorry, the A up there is throwing me off. Look like an A. Look like an A's hat. So Spencer Strider and Royce Lewis. I feel like I got more refractors and stuff than I was supposed to in this, which makes me kind of happy. Hoping I get a Shohei or a Judge out of here. Again, I just want $60 in credit. So I can get my Summoned Skull from Yu-Gi-Oh! I just want it. I want it bad. All right. Hey, speak of the devil, Shohei Ohtani, more than likely going to be the MVP. That'll play. So we'll definitely need one for Shohei. Put this down. Hopefully don't ruin any of the other cards. Not looking at the other ones. Not allowed. Shohei. Awesome. There's my 60 bucks if Judge wins. If not, it's 40. I'll pay the other 20. I don't care. Andrew Vaughn had a pretty decent season. I think he got traded, didn't he? Or was that? No, that was the other kid. Anthony Santander on the wave. And Thomas Sagis from the Cardinals. Anthony Santander. All right, last pack. I feel like I got a lot of extra cards in this. Somebody definitely did not get 5 cards in the, or 4 cards in the pack. All right. So I got Reese Hoskins from the Brews. Michael Hellman, rookie. All right, let's see what's behind this one. Josh Bow refractor. All right, it's not too bad. Yankee. Who's Yankee with a sideways card? Is it Volpe? Maybe? Ah, Garrett Cole. It's wrong. Dang it. I've seen a lot of Chrome, so. And then the last one, Nolan Jones on the Sepia. Again, not bad. Not horrible. Got a Shohei, so that makes me happy. Nice little play on the Shohei, so. No craziness out of there. No craziness that I saw, at least. So, it's not bad, though. Huh? Josh Bell, refractor, Nolan Jones, Sepia, Anthony Santander on the wave, I think it's Ray Waves, I think. Can't remember. Shohei base, that'll play. Royce Lewis on the wave. They're not waves, I don't know what they are. Spencer Strider. These are prisms, I think. Adam Mazur. Grant Holmes, refractor. Rhett Lauder, Sepia is nice. Hayden Birdsong, Sepia. Seiya Suzuki, and DJ Hertz. So, I don't think that box was too bad. Base cards will go on. Most of the base cards and inserts will go on sport lots. But, yeah. So, hopefully I'll get into more content. Get some things cleaned up around here a little better. Maybe have a better setup. Get a new desk. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Should be posting more often, hopefully once a week. And hopefully be a little more consistent on my Instagram as well. So thank you guys for watching, and everybody have a great day.